welcome. Well, today Dawn wants to reveal the truth behind her 20-year marriage, that her husband has 280 other lovers. Yep, and she's fed up of feeling second best, or I guess I should say 281st best. That's later. But first, Manny is here because he's sick of partner Shaz's constant accusations of cheating. He says her jealous rages are so out of control, she's even thrown an iron at his head, just missing him by a few centimetres. So is Shaz right to be suspicious? Has Manny been cheating? Well, let's ask the man himself. Here's Manny. Manny, what's going on between you and Shaz? What's happening?
Well, basically, she's always accusing me whilst, you know, she's angry, of being with my ex or spending time with my ex. You know, it can be anything really that will trigger it off, and she just gets really, really angry.
So how did you actually meet Shaz?
I met her in a petrol station where she used to work, and through a mate of mine.
Right. Is this
her.
When you were married?
This was, yeah.
And are you saying that Shaz keeps thinking that you're going back?
Going back there, yeah.
To your ex?
To my ex, yeah, because I've got a child there. Now what she needs to realise is the fact that I am going to have to see my child.
Yeah.
Obviously, and that in the process, my ex will be there.
Yeah.
You know, so she...
That's understandable.
You know, she needs to acknowledge that as well.
So tell me about her temper. How bad does it get?
Well, her temper gets so bad that once she threw an iron at me...
You thinking you're going off with your ex or something?
Well, there's that as well, but I think what it is that when she's getting angry, you know, it can be anything that'll trigger it off. It's not always just jealousy. It could be absolutely anything that can trigger it off.
And she goes, what, worse and worse and worse?
She'll just go worse and start arguing and arguing and arguing, and as she's arguing, you know, it'll just make it worse, and, you know, I can say something and it'll just turn out into a big, massive row.
So what's your message to her today?
Well, she needs to get help for her anger, that's why we're here.
What happens if she doesn't change?
Well...
Can you see this going on forever and ever and ever?
I think so, yeah.
But can you see yourself sticking with her?
No, I can't, because there's only so much I can take, and there's only a matter of time till I fall out of love with her.
Do you look back at your marriage now? Sometimes they say the other man, you know, the other side of the fence is greener. Was it peaceful in your marriage? Was there respect?
There was a lot of respect, yeah. It was peaceful, but, you know, at the end of the day, I chose my love. I chose the person I love. But
the person you love, you're saying, is really kicking off?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, let's meet her, find out what's happening for her. Please welcome Shaz.
I can't believe you said this. You make me angry.
I don't make you angry all the time.
Yes, you do.
Not all the time.
What's the matter?
He winds me up and I get angry.
How does he wind you up?
Why don't you tell them?
How do I wind you up?
He does. What's happened is I got with him and I didn't know he was married.
He didn't tell you?
At the time I didn't know he was married, and I was just, you know, just having fun, and he was having fun as well. Was that not right?
No, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
So he kept it from you? He kept it from you?
Yeah, he kept it from me in the beginning, and then about 6 or 7 months in our relationship, I found out he was married. Then after that, okay, I think his family gave him an option. They asked him, you know, who choose one, and he chose me. And then once we had a massive argument. Obviously, I have an anger problem through my periods, and he went back to the missus. And after that, I've always been insecure because he uses
you didn't tell us that you've been back to the missus?
No, I have been back, yeah.
Oh, so you've been back to what?
But the thing is, he goes back, and that's fair enough. Then he'll come back to me. I don't go back to him.
And this temper of yours, we're hearing, one particular occasion you threw an iron at him?
Yeah, because it makes me mad.
Is that something to laugh about?
No, it's not nothing to laugh about.
You could be serving time in Holloway for murder or manslaughter.
No, but do you know what it is? I have got an anger problem, and that's why I'm here today, but...
So what does he need to change? We've heard what you need to change. What do you think he needs to do? You tell him what you think he has to change. This is time for honesty.
I just want more commitment. I want... You know, I know I'm angry, and I know you tell me that, you know, to sort my anger out, but it's that you do wind me up.
Maybe I do wind you up at times, but I don't do it intentionally.
But what makes you throw an iron at someoone's head?
I mean, she didn't throw it at my head.
I didn't. I missed it.
She didn't throw it at my head.
I didn't.
Oh, good.
She threw it at me as I was running down the stairs, and it hit the bottom of my foot.
Oh, I'm so glad. So she actually could work out the trajectory of this iron as to where... What I'm talking about, there's many a woman who's ended up, or many a person ended up behind bars because they threw something in a split moment of anger, and it's caused someone else great harm or actually killed them.
Yeah.
Now, when Shaz and Manny's friend Tina found out that they were coming here, she knew she had to come along and speak up. Now, she says she's seen Shaz's jealous rages firsthand, and she says they're frightening. That's next. I'm here with Shaz and Manny. You've been together for how long?
About 2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years. You're from a Pakistani background, you're from Bangladeshi background. Without going into details, am I right in guessing you were both in arranged marriages at some stage?
Yeah.
So this is the first time you're dealing with it raw, and there are all these different frictions because of you leaving a partner. Were you in a relationship?
I was in a marriage, yeah.
So both of you have left those relationships to come together. Yeah. Are you jealous of her then?
Not really, no. The only time I'm jealous is every now and, you know, when she is angry, she'll say stuff to hurt me.
Like what?
Just, oh, I was with somebody else. I know it's not true, but she says it just...
She says she was, what, she slept with somebody else?
No, she never said she slept with anybody. Just
why do you say that? Is it true?
No.
She just says it to get me jealous.
What other things does she say to hurt you?
Well, you know, just small little petty things, you know, just text messages swearing at me and stuff like that.
But you do the same though. It's not, you know,
yeah,
it's
but
not
you
all
text
me.
me, so...
We both do it. We're just as bad as each other. You can't just keep blaming me about it.
I'm not just blaming you.
Yeah, well, don't, you know, it's not just me.
Does your language get very foul when you get angry?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
It does, yeah.
Do you curse anyone? Because usually when these situations of jealousy, you go for the person or people around someone that you know will hurt. I'm just wondering, in a moment of anger, if you've ever said anything about his little boy, honestly.
I say things about everybody, and I'm not just, you know, he does the same, so...
So including his little boy?
Everybody, yes, I do, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm not
So she goes completely mad?
Yeah.
I don't mean it, but I do go mad.
Yes.
It seems like you want the best of both worlds, and you make me laugh when you say about your periods, getting your anger. Everybody has periods, but we don't all go mad.
Yeah, but you're not me and I'm not you. You don't know my past. You don't know my past, so you don't know what yeah, well, it affects my period.
If I was you, I'd walk the other way, love.
Yeah.
Who are you saying that to?
The girl.
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Well, I mean, she don't trust him. She's got
no
trust.
Who said I don't trust him? I never once said I don't trust him.
Yeah, but you get angry, don't you?
I know it's not. I get angry with myself, and it's things that he does to irritate me. It's nothing to do with another woman or anything else.
Yeah, but it's the best of... You're both as bad as one another. You've got to learn to trust. You've got to learn
I trust him. I never said once I never did.
Yeah, but this is why you get angry, isn't it?
I get angry. It's normal things. Anything. It could be anything in the house.
But
Time of the month. It could be anything. It could be maybe we want to watch different programs, or it could be he's not taking me...
Wants to watch
You shouldn't be with him. You're not happy with him. You shouldn't be with him.
What I want to do now is someone who I know has worked with you and has seen your temper firsthand is Tina. Let's meet her now. Please welcome Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hiya.
What do you want to say to Manny?
Manny's not being completely truthful at this moment in time.
Oh, what about?
Everything he's been saying, because Shaz seems to be taking a lot here, and she's been so honest.
Yeah.
And Manny is holding back quite a bit.
What is he holding back?
It's 50 of one and half, well, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the
So
other.
what is it that Manny's doing that we're not hearing about?
He winds her up dreadfully.
Oh, he does?
Oh, yes.
How?
Well, when she's ringing, I'll ignore her calls and stuff like that. But that's only because if I answer it, I'll get sworn at.
And Tina, what is Shaz's temper like when she loses it?
Horrendous.
What? Have you ever been on the receiving end?
Yes, unfortunately.